What a missed opportunity. I did make a video saying, does Starmer have the brains to take advantage of the situation now with higher tariffs going on the EU and us getting lower tariffs, albeit we've got tariffs, but it could have been worse. It seems that Labour, unsurprisingly, do not have the brains to take advantage of this situation and crap on the EU, which is what they should be doing. But they love the EU so much that they're going to try and stick with them as much as possible, and they've said, or Reynolds has said, the fake solicitor, that they are looking at items they can put extra tariffs on for the US. They're calling them retaliatory tariffs. Well, they're not, because we already had 10% tariffs on America, and now Trump has done the same to us. What could have happened is a bit of back channeling. Obviously, we don't want Reynolds doing this because he's a trade and business secretary who's never run a business and never ever worked in trade. But with a bit of back channeling from civil servants over here to civil servants in the US, they could have quietly said, how's about we drop our 10% tariff on your goods, and are you willing to do the same for us? After all, our trading relationship is basically 50-50, give or take. And that would also be the first stepping stones to a free trade agreement between the US and the UK. But no, they're considering tariffs. So what they're going to do is put extra tariffs on America, which is the height of stupidity, because how can Britain, as a trading partner, take on the US? Short answer, it can't. The EU are going to hit America with more tariffs. I guarantee you now they're going to put big tariffs on America, which is overplaying their small hand because they have such a deficit in trade with the US. They need them more than America needs the EU. We could have even turned around and said, I'll tell you what, we'll drop any tariffs on American motors, and you will do the same for, if you can do the same for us, sorry. That would have been a sensible thing to try and do. Trump might have thought, that's quite good, that's the UK climbing down and we'll meet them halfway. That would have been much to our benefit, by the way, because about 12.5% of all cars made in the UK are sent to the US, most of those being luxury brands. Cars that come the other way, actually from America, are very limited indeed for a couple of decent reasons. First of all, American cars tend to be quite big and too big for UK roads. And secondly, apart from the odd brand, the average American car really isn't that good. And they sell very few over here compared to what we sell in the US. So many measures that could have been taken to improve this country's situation with Trump and America. But no, Labour are going to hitch its wagon to the failing EU. Mark my words.